I love tower heroes. It has so many cute towers and even cuter skins. So I thought, why not create some skins of my own? Right now, I'm not thinking about trying to create any new towers of my own, but I think I can make some really cute designs or concepts for new skins.
In this video, our victim will be Volt. I tried scheming for designs and figured I could make something ice cream inspired. One of my favorite ice creams that I haven't had since I was a child was Neapolitan ice cream. I also love the color scheme of it all, so I feel like this was a must to include. Now this design isn't all fancy or elaborate, but it's cute and simple, which I think is very befitting for the game's aesthetic. I'll be drawing from Tier 1 to Tier 5 to see how it would evolve each upgrade. Tier 1 is just a simple vanilla ice cream cone with little eyeballs. I tried shading this the same way that the towers look in-game. Besides the obvious line art, I think the style is similar enough. I have the cone be a more cylinder shape rather than a pointy one, so it would make more sense for it to stand. I also think this cone is way cuter. But every tower looks simple at level 1, so it's not all that different from everything else. I think the little melting droplet gives it personality and makes it look so much better. I tried making the color palette as basic as possible as well, and now that I look back at it, this looks very similar to Volt, which was not necessarily intended since I didn't reference him once. And originally this was supposed to be an El Goblino skin, but going on I changed my mind. Then of course I had to color in the lines to make it a lot more interesting and look prettier.
For Tier 2, I thought it would be way too lazy to just put another flavored ice cream scoop on top, so I decided to put him in a paper cup. This is also when I decided that I would be keeping the same faces throughout the entire process and just keep adding more, each tier. Level 2 is still pretty basic and doesn't have much going on. I think I could have made the cup look a bit better, but I just couldn't really think of anything else at the time. Speaking of the cup, I also didn't have a clue as to what to put on the logo. So I went back to look at Lemonade Cat and maybe get some inspiration for what I could make the logo. I saw that Lemonade Cat just had a lemon that stood for its main ingredient and figured I could just do the same. So I drew vanilla and a strawberry for the logo. It's not like it's all that important to create a whole new brand logo. It's supposed to be a simple-looking design that is just there to fill some space. Next up, we have some more intricate designs. For Tier 3, I had a little concept design in the corner that I heavily referenced. It didn't stray far from the original idea, just some minor details, like, for example, the color of the ice cream. I also didn't really know how I should color the glass. Should the drawing be transparent, or should it not? But I think it would look better if I just filled in the background of the glass and left it at that. Just thinking about how cute the animations for the ice cream scoops would look made me even more excited to continue drawing. The next face I added to the group was a kitty face. Maybe Lemonade Cat rubbed off on me a little. And now we have all 3 colors of the Neapolitan ice cream. Lastly, I wanted the drizzle on top be made out of chocolate, but I didn't want to make it too dark, and if it was too light, then it would blend in with the chocolate-flavored ice cream. So I had to make the drizzle a lighter color. Hope it was the right choice. Moving up, we have Tier 4. This one is in more of a ceramic bowl, but I had to make the ice cream visible, so I turned up the transparency a little at the end. It was also kind of difficult to figure out how the ice cream will be placed inside. I didn't want them overlapping too much so you could see their faces better, so I placed them a little bit awkwardly, but I think it turned out fine. Now that we have vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate ice creams, we can fuse all of those flavors into one scoop. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know your favorite ice cream flavor. Anyways, this time, I removed the drizzle and added sprinkles instead. I also kept the wafer stick and added a cherry on top. The new face addition is a very happy fella. I also know that Volt only has 3 heads, but some of his skins like Molly, Cog Volt, and Hive Volt have more, so I think this is still accurate. If you've been watching so far, I thank you. In all honesty, this is my first video on the channel and I don't really know what I'm doing thus far. It's all very new and foreign to me, but I hope to grow and get better at editing and content creation. And last but not least, we have reached Tier 5. This one honestly turned out looking very cute and yummy, at least in my opinion. As a max tower, it had to look cool, and at least a little different. So I made a banana split sundae. To be honest, I've never actually had one, but I've known about it for most of my life thanks to social media. So why not make it the best ice cream desert possible? Or so I hear it is. This design was definitely my favorite. It was also the most fun to draw. For decoration, I added a chocolate syrup on top, some whipped cream, cherries, a wafer straw, and a banana. I was thinking of putting them deeper into the bowl, but you wouldn't be able to see them, so I put them on top of the bananas. The plating colors and design is almost identical to Tier 3. It looked the best, so this time I didn't stray far from it. This whole journey was very fun and experimental. I feel like the game is slowly dying. It's only averaging around 500 active players, which is not a lot, especially for a tower defense game. This game has been genuinely my favorite tower defense game, and I know that it's not everybody's cup of tea, but if you like tower defense games and like cute things, I really recommend it.